This is the Crow Fusion 24. This is a 24 speed Crow Fusion. It is a sub brand of Cradiac, and I wanted to create a review of this. I got this cycle some time ago and I have been using it. I have completed 100 kilometers on it, and now I am confident to give you a review. This is not a paid review. Cradiac doesn't know I have bought it. Cradiac has a sub brand called Crow, and this is Crow Fusion 24. That is a 24 speed cycle, and I'll give you the details, what is good about this cycle, everything. And this is not a paid promotion or anything. I bought this with my own money, and I'm going to give you the good points, the bad points, everything about it right now. You can get Crow cycles from, I think, lower budget, but for Fusion it starts at about 12, 13 or something. And then you have Crow Fusion 24, which has everything including a Shimano crankset and everything. I'll give you details about each part. With this it goes above 20. On offer times you can get it below 20, but somewhere around 20-ish is where you will find it. So I'll give you a close-up of the Crow Fusion 24. So as you can see, this is the Fusion branding. The color is blue, and you get another version in red, but this one is in blue. This is the 29er, so you can see here 29 has been written here, and the wheels are 29. You get the writing here, and the tires are from Himalayan Trail, if I can find it. So this is Himalayan Trail tires, and here as you can see, this is the crank. This is a not of freewheel. So this is actual cassette, and the cassette is from Shimano. So Shimano Hyperglide HG is the cassette. You have Acera here. So Shimano Acera has been used in the back, and here if you look at it, you have Shimano Altis. So Altis you can see here, and the crank is also from Shimano. So everything is, and even these pedals are alloys. So alloy pedals are here. Now the mud guards and all these accessories that you're seeing, you are not going to get it with the cycle. The cycle just comes bare. This is the memory foam seat that has come with the cycle. That's how it is. Now you might be thinking about the shifters. So the shifters are from Shimano, as you can see here. So 3 on this side and 8 on this side, if you can focus. So that is also from Shimano. Now the brakes, let me show you, that is from before that you can see the Zoom Macera suspension, and this is for the 29-inch cycle. I have seen other brands try to, you can see 29er. So I have seen other brands try to give you different kind of suspension set. So this is a Zoom Macera for 29. You get disc brakes from Jacks. So you can see Jack branded disc brakes here, and you can see some usage here, so you can understand I've used the cycle. I'm not kidding when I told you that I've driven it over 100 kilometers now. The stand actually comes with the cycle, so that is the only accessory you are getting. And the grips, this is a different kind of grip. I have mixed feelings about it. It is good. I'm not saying it's bad. You have to adjust it, because from the factory this all came in a different angle, and it was actually hurting my palms, but I adjusted it and now it's good. The brakes are also brake levers, 2-finger brakes you can say, and the brakes are good. The speedo and all that is, I've put it on my own. You can see the Kenley headset is here, and here the Crow branding, and this is all internal cabling, so that all goes internal. And overall, see, back also you have jack brakes, so they have not skipped out anywhere. This is quick release front and back, so both places you have quick release. These lights and all that, obviously I've put it on my own, and here also you have quick release for the seat posts to increase and adjust the height. So that is the quick video details. Now I'll switch back to the other camera to show you, to tell you more about my experience. So I'll tell you about how the delivery is. So in terms of delivery, this entire cycle comes in one piece. The wheels and all that are in one piece. I will show you the delivery and the assembly of it right now. You can check it out. So the entire cycle comes in one piece. Only thing you have to do is you have to twist this handle and just assemble that. That's it. So assembly is very simple. So in that video you can see me and my father were able to just bring it out from the box, and we were able to just put it together, and it's very easy. Accessory wise, you don't need a lot of accessories. I have put some accessories according to my own convenience, but that's all up to you. These are lights and all these things. If you want, I'll give you a detailed accessory video later on. You can just comment if you need that. I'll give you a detailed accessory video which shows the speedometer which I've used, and the lights and whatever I've done, the mud guards things, all the things, essential accessories that you will need for cycling. I'll tell you about that. Finally, coming to the experience of riding the cycle. The cycle, if you need to be tall, because this is a 29-inch tires and they're heavy. So the cycle is about 16 kilos. That is the actual weight of the cycle. And for a 29-inch cycle, that is actually good. The 27.5-inch or the lower size, that is actually lighter. And you need to be tall, because you can see the seat height is really high. So if you are properly tall, then only get this. For a 6 feet person, it is comfortable. Even if you are 5'10", 5'11", you will be able to do comfortably on it. But any lower, you won't be able to. If you are below 5'8", don't even think about this cycle. Go for the lower size variant. Driving experience, because of the 29-inch tires, it is very comfortable. It's very the resistance to roll is high, but once you get to speed, it is going to go long. You don't have to constantly sit and pedal because of the tires itself. The tires are heavy, so that is good. The off-road capability is also good. This is not a off-road cycle. Don't let the MTB line fool you, because it only has a front suspension, it doesn't have back suspension and all that. And this is not a proper MTB, which those come for a lakh and a half. So don't expect things like that here. What you are getting is mostly kind of like a hybrid. It will do off-roads and things like that, but you are not going to do trail rides and all that, because obviously if you are in the market for that, this is not the cycle for you. In terms of price, value for money, this is really good. The Zoom Macera suspension is really good. I didn't have any issues with it, and it actually soaks up the normal potholes and things like that on the road. So for that, this MTB is really good. You can turn this into a hybrid cycle with just by changing those tires, because those are 29-inch tires, and you can change them to a 700C tires if you need it. As I said, the crankset, all that is Shimano. So what you're seeing, everything is branded Shimano, except the chain, only the chain, but that is also from a well-known brand. It is not Shimano. You can always put a Shimano chain in it if you want a full Shimano cycle, you can say, drivetrain. But rest of everything on the cycle is Shimano on the drivetrain side. The brakes are good. They are not the best, you can say, because this is a 29-inch cycle. You will struggle, but I've had because I've been riding this on the main road. I've had to use urgent brake in a certain point, and that time the brake saved me. I didn't have any issues of that. So yes, you can lock up the brakes, and they are not so urgent that you are going to just lock up and fall. So the brakes are good in my books. That is a personal preference how your cycle brakes have to be. According to me, the brakes are good. One thing I forgot to mention is the hubs are also branded and they are sealed hubs. So sealed bearing hubs and all that are there. So the moving of this cycle, that is the resistance is very less, and you will note that from a normal cycle to this one you will see a very good difference on this. Till now, hearing all this, you will think that this is a very value for money cycle and it is the best. No, of course it has its own flaws. The flaws are, first thing, during the delivery, that time the Cradiac people, they actually contacted me and told me that okay, thank you for ordering, we are delivering this thing on so and so date, probably you will get it. And they told me that if you have any issues, just contact us on the same number. So I have the number of the representative who has called me. After that, when I had the delivery happened on that day itself, I had a doubt. I tried to call that number, no response. On Monday, so this was on a Saturday, I thought that okay, maybe because it might not be a working day for them, even though it's not a second Saturday or something. I said maybe it's because of that they are not picking up. On Monday, which is a working day, no holidays, nothing, I again called them. There was no response again, and there is no response from this person. All of these reviews about Cradiac say that the support is good, you just have to contact them there, you will get back to you and all that. In my experience, this has not happened. Yes, they thankfully informed me about the delivery and it is happening and all that, but after that, after the delivery, I have not been able to get a hold of them, and they have not contacted me. So generally, if my customer has called me 2 times into my company, it is mandatory that someone from my company is going to reach out to them. No one did that. So that should give you an idea of what to expect in terms of support. So you might have had a different experience with Cradiac or Crow or Tungsten Cycles, which is their main company, but I have had this experience. I am sharing this with you because I am not obligated by anything. I bought this with my own money and I am reviewing it as an owner. I am not paid by Cradiac or Crow or anyone. I can say what I want because this is my own cycle. I have paid for it. There is no obligation to hide anything. In terms of the cycle itself, it is really good. The gear shifting is smooth. All these things I have had no issues, and for the 100 kilometers I have driven it, this feels like a solid cycle. But there is a small sound in the crank, which is why I tried to contact Cradiac and there was no response. So from that you have to understand support is questionable for me at least, because if 2 times someone has called your company and no one responds, that is not good in my books at least. Okay, so final thoughts. Before that, one more thing I forgot to touch is, yes, this is a lockable suspension. So you can lock it and unlock it. This is a lockable Zoom Masera suspension. So final thoughts. Who is this cycle for? Is this value for money? Yes, it is value for money. You have to do certain things, as in you have to just adjust the gears, which is a fact for any online cycle or any cycle that you are buying. You will have to adjust the gear shifting, things like that. If you can get that done at your local shop, or if you can do it on your own, that's better. Just with all that, normal cycle maintenance, this should be lasting you a long time. The frame is good. This is an all alloy frame. Only this handle is not alloy. Remaining everything is alloy. The crank, everything is alloy. So that was all good. Only this handlebar is not alloy. Rest everything is alloy. So in terms of value, this is real good value for money, and you should be happy with it. If I have missed something, just put them in the comments below and I will try to create a separate video for it if necessary, or I will try to answer you in the comments itself. If I have missed something in the review, I tried to cover up all of the points, but I am sure I will miss something. So just put them in the comments below and I will try to answer you. So I hope that you like this honest review. If you have any questions, comments, whatever you want, see you in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.